There's a reason everyone who has money has real estate. Today we talk about the top 5 reasons why buying real estate is better than renting. Let's dive deep. The number 5 reason buying a home is better than renting is that you're paying it anyway. You gotta live somewhere, and whether you own or whether you rent, it's gonna cost you. And before someone says, what if I live with my mom for free?
Come on, Mom. How many times I gotta tell you, you don't bring people down
For
here,
free.
man?
Well, you know good and well there's a cost to that. When you rent, you have a monthly fee, rent, and you have upfront costs, which could be first and last month's rent, cleaning deposit, key deposit, security deposit, pet fees, application fees, credit check fees, and literally anything else the landlord can get away with. Buying means you have a monthly fee, the mortgage, and you have upfront costs, the down payment and closing costs. Number 4, you can do what you want within reason. Any improvements on a rental either need to be left behind when you leave, or you have to change it back so you don't lose your security deposit. If you bring home a new dog or significant other, well, you're supposed to add them to the lease and possibly pay an additional fee. Buying means what you do is nobody's business, and you can set everything up the way you like it as long as it doesn't violate the laws of man or HOA. You can paint every room a different color, install a home theater, or knock out every DIY project on your Pinterest board. Just maybe talk to your realtor friend before you get too crazy.
I am calling a realtor right now.
Let us know in the comments below what you would do or have done in your own home that you'd never get away with in a rental. I'd love to hear from you. The number 3 reason buying a home is smarter is financial predictability. A 1-year lease is the most common, and that means that your landlord can raise rent and change the lease terms every 12 months with virtually no limits on how much they raise it. When you buy, your monthly mortgage is fixed, with very few exceptions. Well, yes, your taxes can bump up over time as property values rise, but in Southern Nevada, those increases are capped at 3% per year. Plus, if taxes are going up, it's because your property value is going up, so that's a good problem to have. Number 2, you'll be happier. Freddie Mac is this massive semi-government company that buys and sells mortgages and does a ton of housing research. Now, in their surveys, they found that 91% of renters said owning your own home was something to be proud of, 76% said it was a sign of success, and 86% of renters said owning a home would give them more privacy than they currently have.
I like my privacy.
You know I do too. That's another thing we have in common.
Now, they say money can't buy you happiness, but it looks like the security, stability, autonomy, and privacy of owning your own home can. The number 1 reason buying a home is better than renting is future gain. Now, renting can never make you money, it can only ever cost you money. It makes your landlord plenty of money, of course, and that's why they do it. But buying pays you in a couple of different ways. First, you get tax deductions for paying your mortgage because most of your payment starts out as interest, and interest is tax deductible. Second, property values tend to go up over time, which allows you to borrow against your increased home value or sell and make a profit. We're making and attracting people to Las Vegas faster than we can build houses for them.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
The law of supply and demand says that in the long run, prices go up. And most importantly, you don't pay taxes on the profit of a home you live in full time unless you're making a ton of profit. And again, if you're making more than $250,000 in profit if you're single, or more than $500,000 of profit if you're married, well, that's a good problem to have. I'm Chad Roberts with Realty One, and I've helped hundreds of first-time home buyers take that first step towards a better future. Your first step is to hit like and subscribe, or call me directly. Buying real estate is easier than most people think. You don't need a ton of money, you just need to put the right pieces of the puzzle together. With the right realtor, the home buying process can be easy and fun. If you have questions about real estate, please give me a call.